Allricht, folks.
Let's dive into the world where demonstrating exceptional ability is the golden ticket to success. Spoiler alert, just showing up to college won't cut it anymore. It's like saying you have a PhD in pizza eating just because you finished a large slice. Nice try, but not quite the same level of achievement. Now, who here thinks education should be as engaging as that epic boss fight in your favorite video game? Well, you're not alone. When learning is fun and interactive, it makes the whole experience as thrilling as unlocking a secret level. This approach not only enhances the learning experience but gets students pumped up for the knowledge quest ahead. Speaking of quests, allowing students to progress at their own pace is like giving them cheat codes to the game of education. Imagine disconnecting grade levels from subjects. Suddenly, it's less about racing to the finish line and more about taking the scenic route to mastery. Now that's what I call leveling up. Hold your horses though. Many companies still see degree completion as a badge of honor, the equivalent of climbing Mount Everest while juggling flaming swords.
But entrepreneurs?
They're carving out their own paths, often shrugging at traditional routes. It's like they're saying, thanks, but I'll take the shortcut. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on our traditional education model, which can sometimes feel like an assembly line, so standardized that even robots would be bored. Every child is like a unique puzzle piece, and unless they're forced into a cookie-cutter mold, innovative educational approaches can be the key to unleashing their true strengths. In fact, a certain someone decided to take matters into their own hands and created a small school called Ad Astra. Picture this: personalized education without the dreaded letter grades. It's like letting kids drive their own educational vehicles, at their own pace and toward their interests. Buckle up, learning is about to get an upgrade. Now, let's talk about learning style. Teaching problem solving through practical applications, like disassembling an engine, is like a real-life action movie for students. Who needs a dull textbook when you could be turning wrenches and figuring out how things work? Talk about making learning relevant and enjoyable. Move over, normal classes. And here's a fun fact: when students actually look excited about school, it's a sign that effective education is happening. This is quite a shift from the days when knowing you had a test felt more like impending doom.
Gamification in education? Yes, please.
Bring on the quests and XP points. Yet, conventional education still sometimes lacks enthusiasm, turning classrooms into snooze fests. This is where passionate teaching swoops in like a superhero to inspire curiosity and ignite motivation. Because let's face it, folks, no one wants to learn from a teacher who looks like they just won a contest for the most boring face.